If we ask you, where is the location of the most holy place for the Muslims, you will say to me Mecca, right? Mecca. Okay. Let us see Mecca. Because we will try to connect things together. This is the word Mecca appear here, and this is chapter 48, verse number 24. We click at the translation. It appears only once in the Quran. All right. Now read with me here. This is the word written not in the English style, Mecca. But the fact this is not how it is. You see the word Mecca, the correct name is not Mecca, it is Makkah. In Arabic is written today in the Quran with letter Ka, as you see it in the screen. But the correct way is Makkah. What does that mean? To write it in English, we will make it like this. Makkah. Makkah or Al-Makkah is the name of the temple of the moon god, which is located until now in Yemen. Located until now in Yemen. So there is one of two solutions for this problem. The Mecca we have today is not what the Quran is talking about. It's talking about the Mecca. If you go right now and search, let us try. Al-Makkah. All right. This is about Al-Makkah temple. You can read, there are some articles here. The fact that this temple is built by the Sabian. You heard of the Sabians, right? Did you guys heard of the Sabians, right? Even the Quran mentioned the Sabians. The Quran says that those who they are Christians and Jews and the Sabians, they have no fear and they will go to heaven. So the one who built this temple is the Sabian. And Muhammad, for a long time, he was called a Sabian, for he was a Sabian. And the temple of Al-Makkah, which is the temple of the moon god, is the temple of the Sabian, built by the Sabian. Let us try to find more info for you. All right, here we are seeing the images of the temple of Al-Makkah. This is an article. I don't want that. Okay. All right, all those images have to do with Al-Makkah temple. They might look weird for you, but this is what it is. This is the origin of Allah. And this is built by the Assyrian. You will be surprised, right? The Assyrian is the one who built. I mean, it's hard to believe that the Assyrian, their impact went all the way to Yemen, but they did. You know, the religion of the Sabian is spread all over. Like, let us say in certain time, the Sabian belief was like a Christianity today. So it was a major religion. But let me see if I can go here to the images. This is the temple of Al-Makkah. But simply, this is what is left of it. All right? And I believe strongly that the temple destroyed by the Muslims because of their ignorance as usual. You know what ISIS did, right? And they always do that. There's nothing new. So the temple of the moon god is located in Yemen, and it's called Makkah. Now, if you go and study languages, you will notice, I don't know if you remember, the Muslim, they say that there is many dialect in Arabic, right? However, the people who build the Makkah, they don't speak Arabic, and the people of Yemen, the origin one, they don't speak Arabic. They are not Arab, and Makkah is not an Arabic word. However, in the Aramaic language, sometimes the same letter can flip. As an example, sometimes the letter B can come as M. Somebody is calling. Hello?
Hello.
How are you? We are live on air. How are you doing?
I know. I'm good. I just want to tell you something.
All right.
My friend you once talked to became Christian and left Islam.
Wonderful. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I mean to that. And what happened to her family, the mullahs of Hezbollah?
They don't know till now, but she will try.
Because as I know that her brother, he is a big deal guy in Hezbollah, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
he is.
So I think this guy, he want to kill me now.
I don't think.
I'm sure if he can do it, he will do it. He would love to do it. Anyway.
No. أنا صار لي سنة عم بحكي معه.
Yeah. Okay.
وأنت كفيت الباقي.
Yeah, I mean, he will add you on the list. You're on the hit list too.
It's okay.
All right. Well, I'm so glad to hear this news, because I did not hear from you about her anymore. So that's wonderful. I'm so happy for her. Yeah, she was waiting for me to debate her scholar, right? And that's what supposedly. But too bad we did not have the debate happen, because I want the debate to happen. Not only for her, so everybody can see how funny, stupid this religion is.
Yes, maybe one day. You don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. This day doesn't look like it's coming. I keep waiting for them and never could. Like when I heard the ring, I said, okay, wow, that's a Muslim calling. But it was you.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not a Muslim.
Right.
I'm glad.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you remember. This is a lady. She's a Muslim, and she's Shia, and her family, they are like big mullahs in Lebanon, and they are leaders of Hezbollah. So supposedly, after I spoke to her, she said to the lady, she spoke to me right now. She told her, like, there's a big sheikh in Lebanon, maybe the biggest, like, for Hezbollah. He want to debate me, and he promised that if I won the debate, she will leave Islam. If this guy, he could not he could not answer, he could not come with any so she will leave Islam. But looked like the debate, it was not needed. And this lady, she became a Christian already. So I'm so happy for her, and may the Lord bless her. And good news for her. I mean, I feel sorry for the Muslims. You see, this is why I say I might sometimes be angry from the Muslims. I might be because of the violence and the like killing, etc. This is disgusting. But at the end of the day, Muslims are victims. You see, all those Muslims who want to burn flags, who want to burn cars, who want to do jihad, all of them, they think that they are doing good for God. You remember where Jesus, he said, time will come and people, they will think by killing you, they are doing a favor to God. And this is exactly what the Muslims do. They think by killing you, they are doing a favor to God. But the fact what they are doing have nothing to do with God in any way, in any mean. And their God is a funny one, stupid one, and even they do not know who is he. So we were saying we will go back to our topic, and thanks for our sister for informing us about the update. We said to you that sometime the letter M, as you see in the screen, can change and can become Ba. Let me give you an example. And all of this have nothing to do with the Arabic. This is not because of the Arabic. This is because of the Aramaic. If you read with me here, it says, for those who know Arabic, إن أول بيت وضع للناس الذي ببكة. Let us go and read the translation. Yusuf Ali. The first house which was built to you is the one who is in Bakka. But where is Bakka? You can change the translation, by the way, if you don't like Yusuf Ali. But I'm trying to see which one he used the Arabic letters, in order to show us. Read with me here. Do you see the difference? What is the difference between the one we saw in the previous verse and this verse? The letter Ba, correct? Mecca became Bakka. None of the Muslims have an idea why this happened. I mean, is it Bakka or Mecca? The fact, none of them have to do with the city which the Muslims they speak about. The first house of worship appointed for man was at Bakka. That is the temple we are talking about. The temple of Al-Makkah, which can come as Bakka. All right? You can go and read, and there's many articles about it. All right? And there's many writers and many authors speaking about that. It's not a secret. But you see, the problem is we have a short knowledge, and we are limited in the screen in front of us. Like, we see a letter here, a word here, and we stay with it. Okay, the first house of worship appointed for man, it was the one at Mecca. But where is Mecca? Nobody want to ask himself. And why is it Mecca is the same as Mecca? Why here it is Mecca, there it's Mecca? Why the Quran itself is giving us two names? Simply because Muhammad is not the author of the Quran. Most of the Quran is not his make. The book he's copying from is saying Mecca once, saying Mecca once. However, both of them, they speak about the temple of the moon god. The Muslims, they come with something that this temple was built by Abraham. However, if you go to the pictures of the Kaba, there is something, it's called Al-Rukn al-Yamani. Al-Rukn al-Yamani. Look with me. This is the corner, the other corner of the black stone, which means the black stone in the right corner, in the other corner, in the Kaaba, and this is the other corner, it's in the front of your eyes. This corner is called the corner of Yemen. The corner of Yemen. Okay, why it's called the corner of Yemen? Is the picture clear, guys, for you? Let me take the banner down so you can see it better. Is it clear? Okay. What is this Yemeni corner? Muhammad, he said, whoever touched the black stone and the Yemeni corner and he hugged them and he kissed them, all his sin is forgiven. If you look with me carefully, you will notice that this corner is not made from one kind of stones. It's a collection of stones. Do you notice that? Do you notice it's not like the same kind of stones? Like they are different colors, right? It's not one stone from the same kind. What is the reason for that? You know that some Christian churches, when they build a church, they bring a bones of let us say someone, he was a very great Christian. We call him saint. And in the top of his bones, they build a church. They make a grave for him. So it's like a blessing for us to have a great example like him. However, this is a tradition. Muhammad, he is ordering the followers, saying that if you hold the black stone and this corner, all your sin is forgiven. I will show you the hadith. The black stone, the Muslims, they say that Allah, he sent it down from heaven as a mark spot for Abraham, which is very funny, because as I know, the first one who built the Kaba, it was the angels. And look like the Muslims are so confused about their stories. Is it the angels? Is it Abraham? Is it Adam? Is it who? Because I can show you the reference right now as we speak, that the first one who came down to do Hajj, it was the angels, and they do it 40 times before Adam. And Adam was sent down to India. So long before Abraham exists, there's a Kaaba supposedly. I mean, the Muslims are very confusing people, like they have a collection of stories. It's like a Mickey Mouse story, cartoon. Every 30 minutes of the cartoon is different person and different character. And today the uncle of Tom is coming. Tomorrow the sister of Jerry. But there's no story. So if the black stone is a holy stone and Allah, he sent it as a mark down for Adam, what is the Yemeni corner? Any Muslim can tell us? And look at those pagan people, guys. Look how they are bowing down and kissing the stones. I mean, and look at this hole. I mean, this hole is very weird, isn't it? So they dress the Kaaba and they open holes in the holy locations so people, they can kiss it. Any Muslim can tell us what is unique about this corner? Why, if we touch this corner, my sin is forgiven? By the way, I want to go there and I touch it because I have a lot of sin. A lot of sin. I go there, I touch it. This Christian Prince is clean. He have no sin as like a baby. I will go to the Kaaba in my coming trip and touch the black stone, and I will touch the corner of Yemen, and then I will, all the things I did against Muhammad, Allah will forgive it. Christian Prince, he said Muhammad is a false prophet, Allah will forgive that. I touched the stone. I mean, I touched the corner. Come on. Don't estimate estimate the power of the corner of Yemen. This is amazing corner. So Muslims, the lies you keep saying to us that Allah, he sent a rock from the heaven to mark the Kaaba, it make it holy. Okay, this corner make it holy what? Any Muslim can tell us what make this corner happy, holy? I mean, guys, sorry. Sometimes I say words, I don't mean it. I am the same as Allah. I want to say holy. I said happy. You believe it? Look like I'm qualified to make Quran. Who is the Muslim would like to tell us why, if we touch the Yemeni corner, our sin is forgiven? What is unique about this Yemeni corner? Guys, imagine if we can go in the middle of the night you know, like a bunch of thieves. Huh? You like to be thieves? That's a good idea when it's come to this cult. We go there, we take this Yemeni corner, and we build a big casino in the top of it in Las Vegas. And every Muslim, in order to touch it, he have to spend $1,000 in the machine. I mean, you Muslim, you claim that you are not pagan, and the Christians, the Jews, the Hindus, the Buddhas, everybody is pagan except you. I mean, come on, right? But you are the one who kisses stones, and you are the one who touches stones, and you are the one who believes in holy stones, and you are the one who thinks stones will forgive your sin. And yet we are the one who is pagan. Do you remember this hadith? Allah, he said to Muhammad through Jibreel that if the people don't commit sin and ask for forgiveness, Allah will wipe them out of existence, and he will replace them with people who commit sin so they can ask for forgiveness. What is that, man? So now look what we have. We have a God who like people who to commit sin, and they ask him for forgiveness, and in order to forgive your sin, you have to fly thousands of miles, spend all your money, all your saving. If you are from Bangladesh, from Batatona, from Indonesia, poor nations, you know, poor nation, they spend their life saving just to come and touch this stupid stone. Then kiss it. We are now focusing in the Yemeni corner. We want to know why this Yemeni corner is holy. What make it holy? The black stone excuse, we heard it 1,000 times. Okay, what about this stone? What make it holy? It's not one stone, it's many stones, as if you notice. Let me zoom in more, maybe you can get better image. Do you see it? Why, if I touch it, my sin is forgiven? Who is there? Is Allah is a stone? Who is the one who forgives sin? Who is the one who forgives sin? Is it Allah? Is it the stone, the black stone, the Yemeni corner? Yeah, there is a small hole, but don't worry, be happy, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to send some donation to Allah, so he can buy some cement and fix that hole there. I mean, this is a dangerous hole. Well, imagine how many people they kiss this stone. I mean, this is the most disgusting stone ever. You know, if it is not in a very dry area in the middle of the desert, you will see all kind of mold and diseases all over it. Actually, even the hadith says that the Prophet used to clean the boogers from the walls of the Qibla. Boogers, Muslim, they throw boogers there. MashaAllah. So what this corner have to do with Yemen, to the point it's called Yemeni corner? Any Muslim can tell us? Huh? This is the Yemeni corner after installing a new dress. A new dress. What a pagan religion. Now, you Muslim are not pagan, aren't you? Huh? You dress even rocks, you close them? Interesting. Any Muslim want to tell us what's happening? And why the opening always look like a private part, excuse my language, of a woman? I mean, what all? Even the black stone, actually, it's look like a vagina. Look at this. Do you see it? What is that? Any Muslim have an idea why it's have a look like this? What is that? Like, why it's not a square? Why it's not a? I mean, why in that shape? Oh, don't think about it. This is the truth. It's a vagina. The black stone, it was and it is a vagina. I can show even reference if any Muslim call me that the Arab before Muhammad, in the time even of Muhammad, they used to touch their private part with the black stone. So this is what happened, or what was happening. Women, when they have their period, and this is what the tafsir say, not me. You see, tafsir, my friend, tafsir said that women used to place their hand over their vagina when they have their period, and then they place their hand over the stone. And the stone used to be white like milk, but the sin of the women and the men made it black. So after the women, they touch their vagina and during the period, not any time, only during the period, and they place their hand inside the black stone, then the man will come, and then he will rub his penis with the black stone. And the reason for this ritual, sexual ritual, because those people believe that this stone bring fertility. It is the one who will make the women and the man able to have sex and get pregnant. The women, she will bear babies. What is the unique about the Yemeni corner, the corner of the black stone, which is the corner of Yemen? Which is the other corner facing the black stone. What is unique about those stones, and why if we touch them, our sin is forgiven? If there is any Muslim would like to tell us. If you notice with me, guys, if you look at the picture with me, you will notice something weird here. Let me show you. Anyone notice something strange in this picture? Who will notice what is strange in this picture? Let me change the picture. Hold on. Looks like all those pictures are kind of small, so we have to zoom in. The cornerstones, they don't match with each other. It's like somebody brought them and put them there. Correct? Obviously, they are not part of the Kaba. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can show you closer shot. This is a closer. You see how it is? It's not part of that thing. So where they came from? And why it's called the corner of Yemen? The answer is very simple. You remember what we said to you about the temple of Al-Makkah? You remember? The temple of Al-Makkah, which is built by the Sabian? Those are grabbed from there. And the purpose they brought them from there is very simple. Al-Makkah temple is a holy temple. It is the major, it is the first house built for the moon god. So in order to build a new house, you have to get holy rocks from the big house. It's like you have a new chapter or a new branch. You know what I mean? It's like having authority. So the Kaaba is a collection of many religions. Those who believe in the black stone, those who worship the daughters of Allah, Manat and Al-Uzza and the third one, those, they love the black stone, which have nothing to do with the other beliefs. This is the vagina of one of the goddess of the Arab and the Muhammadan. But still the Kaaba is not complete, because there's other religions which is more important and more popular. So in order to make our Kaaba popular, we have to bring, or we have to establish a belief that this is the Kaaba is the same as if you, why you want to go all the way to Yemen to visit the temple of Al-Makkah? Come to our Makkah. You know what I mean? Why you want to go all the way there? We have a Kaaba here for you. So if you want to go to the temple of Al-Makkah, and this is their Kaaba, to visit the Kaaba of Al-Makkah, which is far away, if you are a local from the area which we are in, we have the rocks. We brought them all the way from the temple of Yemen, and we placed them for you in the Yemeni corner. So it's going to save you a lot of time from going all the way. Like, okay, you want to kiss the black stone? What if I bring the black stone to you? You know what I mean? So this is why those stones, they don't match with the rest of the stones, because they are coming from different area. They are coming from different country. And the reason they are brought over to make this Kaaba qualified to be visited.